in college in particular, where at that time of life, if you did not go to college, or you maybe were with someone that you maybe shouldn't have been with.
Still not pointed at me.
In the fall, excuse me. What? I may not have a back. A pita chip or something stuck going. In the fall of our first year, from our own family tree, some were pushed from the top branch, while you and I rested safely underneath. Strangers thrown together, desperately trying to fit in. You and your quiet strength, me and the Cheshire grin. We found one another that first day, when summer's grip still held us so tight. You prefer to be alone, but traveling in packs was safer at night. We carried our own crosses, which only we could bear. The burden brought us closer, but never got us there. It was all we knew of love, fumbling in the darkness and never spoken of. It was all we knew of love. Lay all your cards on the table, hoping no one calls your bluff. Tension arcs as the silence marks the crowd beneath the big top watching on. With great ease she catches the swinging trapeze as the lights come up triumphantly in song. Is it the wonder of the circus, or flying with no net below, that steals our innocence and guides our hands, and our hands do what they know? It was all we knew of love, fumbling in darkness and never spoken of. It was all we knew of love. Lay all your cards on the table, hoping no one calls your bluff. Lay all your cards on the table, hoping no one calls your bluff.
Made sense? For the most part, made sense?
Yeah.
It's still kind of flushing itself out. This is all that Ryan requested. A song called Stone Water Wood Lights. Song that I wrote for my son.
Your grandfather showed me how to speak truth. Rarely used words to show it. I always knew by how strong his house stood, while the seasons around him were changing. After 40 long years as a company man, there was little to show at the very end. All those years lost in a long paper trail, but his real legacy is he loved us well. And when I think of home in this story I write, it's full of stone, water, wood, and light. When I was younger, foolish and free, I built my own castle aimlessly. It was drafty and cold, full of cracks that leaked, and no fire eyes would bring enough heat. But then your mom came along and she wrecked my heart. She tore down each wall in my story. She drenched the fires that burned and quenched my thirst, clearing some room for glory. And when I think of home in this story I write, it's full of stone, water, wood, and light. Now there's a dog at my feet as I rock you to sleep under this magnolia tree. It's weathering well through these storms, and soon enough you'll explore all its branches, probably climbing higher than we agreed. Higher than we agreed. Well, the day will come when you will fly into this dark world on your own. Of all the things handed down, I hope you will know the light of our love will never leave you alone. So when you think of home in this story you write, let it be of stone, water, wood, and light. Stone, water,
interesting fact about castles. Yes, I heard that part.
You
It's
did.
that there was a guy, like a millionaire or something. Yeah, basically built his dream home next to the Olympia River.
Really?
But then, like, something about it wasn't legal, but something about it he missed. So
Oops.
then after he finished building it, people basically came and then tore it down. Basically, it's still there, but it's like, you look on the inside and it's all like weird, and
Really?
the windows were like punched out and all of that.
Is it
So,
abandoned now?
yeah,
Crazy. I guess
and
not.
graffiti all over it, so yeah.
Oops.
Fuck that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Castle made me think of it.
Young and built castles.
Nice. You're listening. I certainly did. Just trying to remember the chords. Like this. Sort of a. This is the same song, basically. Except it's about a daughter, which I don't have.
When I actually heard the song the first time I went to your website, I'm like, you have a daughter?
It's the joy of writing in first person. I kind of have the theory that most songs that are written, well, there's not a whole lot that you can write about. I mean, there's a lot you can write about, but we're basically all writing about the same thing.
There's probably a lot you write about DC as opposed to what is you.
What's that?
As seeing things around you as opposed to about you.
Yeah. Oh shit, I knocked out my nail.
There is one small tree standing proud in the front yard of our brand new house. That's the only place my daughter can hide while I close my eyes and count. She thinks no one will find her unless she opens up her eyes. She's hiding from something more, with her eyes closed as tight as mine. From these front steps I can hear my wife singing the song on the radio, and my daughter starts to quietly laugh as she waits for me to reach zero. The innocence and trust she has placed in me should be enough to keep me here, but sometimes I don't always see. Who am I that I should have all this? Who am I to understand all these gifts that have been given, and this grace that pours into my hand? I have spent my whole life struggling for what I thought to be right, and in trying to succeed that I seem to have lost sight. Wrapped in my misgivings was waiting up with tears in her eyes, saying, Daddy, please don't leave again. Who am I that I should have all this? Who am I to understand all these gifts that have been given, and this grace that pours into my hands? How many times can one man be delivered from the work of his own hand? How many times can I be forgiven, given another chance? Like a prodigal son, he returned. I was ashamed of who I had become. I had turned my back on my family, like he turned from his father to run. But the father cried tears of joy, pouring grace on the one who realized. Now I feel like both the Father and Son every time I look into my daughter's eyes.
What's your all-time favorite song? Of anybody? Aside from Stairway to Heaven.
Man, that's a good one. I have no idea. There's too many. Too many. Oh, let me play that song that you wanted to hear. This is an old one. Because we are old.
I'm really young compared to my grandmother.
I don't know if I can play this one. This is a lullaby that I wrote a long time ago. Song that Ryan alluded to. What's that?
I knew the beginning before he did. I recognized it.
Come on now.
When the orange glow of the sky turns from sunset to city light, and the moon slowly rises through the trees. When the clenched hands of the day have released the stars to play, and I rise on a gentle breeze, hold my hand and whisper my name. Promise you that I will always love you the same. Close your eyes and look for nothing more. Let my gentle spirit give you the wind to soar. On the wings of angels we will go, lifted higher by the dawn's glow. I heard a voice say, follow me, for I have led the way. Reach for me, embrace your heart. Where today has ended, we will once again start tomorrow together for the rest of our days. And hold my hand and whisper my name. I promise you that I will always love you the same. Close your eyes and look for nothing more. Let my gentle spirit give you the wind to soar. If you wake in the middle of the night to a small burning light, feel its warmth and then read the light. It is lit to keep you safe until the sun has been seen through daybreak by your soul. Sing through child eyes and hold my hand and whisper my name. I promise you that I will always love you the same. Close your eyes and look for nothing more. Let my gentle spirit give you the wind to soar.
I can see why you like that.
Oh, beautiful song. I love that.
It's been a long time.
You got a story behind it?
Yeah. It's about death, actually, Tom.
Well, thanks. Glad to provide.
Yeah, I wrote it for my grandfather. I was actually funny enough, started the song just across the river. And what's the name of the Troutdale?
Mm-hmm.
I was at a retreat or something, playing music. And this is going to change the whole vision of the song.
I realized that's what you said about
As soon as I
that.
said
I was like,
Troutdale.
Oh, you should have asked.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Here's live this once.
What's that?
It's about love.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
Ultimately. But the song started, which you'll think is hilarious. I was playing, and I think I was just farting around with a group of people. We were sitting on the hill overlooking the river, and the sun was setting, and the sun went down, but it was still really light. And if I remember correctly, we were sitting directly above a truck stop, which is right there in Troutdale on 84.
Okay.
So you can't really make a love song about a truck stop. So in the first verse, it talks about how the light shifts from
Sunset